Hello guys, so today we'll be editing. So first, when you add layer and then click multiply, you're gonna select the color of your eye and then you're gonna make it darker. And then you're gonna select the brush fade and then you're gonna just put a circle in your eye and then you're just gonna erase the parts that's not in the eye. And then you click the blur brush and you blur the bottom part of your stroke. You add another layer and then click multiply. You select the darkest color in your eyes and then you put another circle and you again erase what's not in the eye. And then you click blur again and blur the bottom. You're gonna add another layer and go select add. You're gonna click the lightest part of your eye and then you're gonna make a circle from the bottom. And then again you're gonna erase everything that's not in the eye. And for if you want your eyes to look really glow, I think I recommend using lighter colors. And now you're gonna click blur and blur the end of the ad. Add another layer and make it multiply. Select the darkest color in your eye and then make a circle from the top again. And then you just erase everything that's not in the eye, like other layers. Select blur and blur. And then you're gonna add another layer and you make it add again. You go to the brush soft and select the color white. You draw a circle and with the highlights you can play around. So after you drew the circle, you can either do another circle or you can do play around and make a star. You can also draw hearts, but don't make them too big. So to make them a little smaller, and then you can add other highlights. This is optional, you don't have to make other highlights. Add another layer and it'll be normal. Then brush hard and then you turn on force fade and make both 100. And then you try and draw your eye. So you can shape your eye first into the normal circle eye. So just to make it easier, you can bucket it if you're lazy to color, like me. And sort of draw your eyelash a little bit. You can adjust the size. You can always change it. You don't have to do it like I do. So you can basically just do it differently. For me, you can change how long it is, how wide it is, and also I'm kind of erasing some parts now. So you can also do that if you would like to. Oh, that part's not colored in. Then going to the next. This one is actually easier. So it's you can do it in a few tries unless you're a perfectionist and you know you like your thing's perfect and yeah, that's the eyes. And now we're gonna hide the eyebrows because I forgot to hide the eyebrows. And oh, I forgot to turn off force fade, so I want to turn it off so it's easier to color. You can make your brush bigger or smaller, however you like. And just erase both eyebrows like I did it. So yeah. And then you can select the color of your skin and erase the part of the eyebrow that's in the skin. And then oh, there's a little more here, so we're gonna erase that. And you're gonna select another layer. You're gonna go to Love Pen, and for eyebrows, because this is eyebrow pen around 7.5, and you just have to sort of see which way you want your eyebrows. You can erase it if you want. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. So I'm just kind of adjusting my eyebrow. So I drew one side of the eyebrow and I go to adjust in layers. I move it left, right. I can make it smaller, bigger, and you don't have to do this, but you should add it into layer. And try and make happy. So you kind of make it curved. Of course, you don't have to make it like my eyebrows. You can make it a sad person if you want, but yeah. And then just reshape it by just erasing a little bit, which again you don't have to do, but I just prefer this one. And then you can move it to look like the same, and then merge layer down, so you have your eyebrow on one layer. Now we're gonna do hair. So you go to add another layer, and then you can put add, and then you put that, and then you put force fade on. You go to depend hard. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to turn add off. Sorry, for the first layer. So please don't do add. So you're kind of just making loose hair. So yeah, and then you just kind of copy what I do because I'm not really the best at explaining. So after you do your hair, which just kind of put everywhere, you add another layer under the eyebrows because you don't want your hair over your eyebrows. You put add, and then you put some outline under your hair, like, you know, you don't have to do all outline, but only some. And if it's the eye, just kind of shape around it. It looks okay as well, but you don't have to do it perfectly. You can do it just however you want it to look. And then you're gonna do another layer on top, and then you're gonna select the color black or the color of your clothes. You can make it a little brighter or darker, and then you can just kind of make your clothes. And you can separate the skirt and the shirt. Make it look a little shady. Don't do that mistake. You kind of do that if you're wearing those sleeves, but depending on what sleeves you're wearing, you can do different. I'm gonna outline our heels because in Gacha, if you make your shoes black, you can't really see the heels. So outline it out, and that is the finished product.